Hello everybody. Today I gonna talk about my Thai private lesson, which is I teach you speak. I give you some vocabulary that I think it need first, so you can build a sentence, and you know structure how to build a sentence. Then you're gonna put them together and then you practice talk Thai together. It's very simple. We're gonna talk more and more. The more you talk, the more you practice your mind so you can talk how to order in the Thai way. Mm, this is the way I find that it's very nature. The nature is maybe you don't even need to remember something like the day or the month, but if you use it in, you maybe had a note visual. And whenever you're gonna use this about the day and the month, you're gonna remember by itself. The more you use it often, you're gonna use by itself. If you want to emphasize, you're gonna talk about times, about when you're gonna do things, which month, and something like that. You're gonna practice talk more about it. Mm, that way, you're gonna have to speak Thai. You cannot avoid. So fast as possible to speak. The most make you go advance and learn fast. That is what I find it by myself. Uh, I think to learn in the class, you don't have a chance to talk by yourself so much. So the talk and you had respond or you ask question, you get a answer, or somebody asks you question and you give answer like that. So to respond natural. Um, but the thing is, I find something a little bit complicated experience as there is someone he come and he want to learn to spell in Thai because so he remember how and he make it's not a remember how you pronounce as you write it down in Thai first. And then okay, we try, and since that I find that is a problem. The problem is yes, you gonna quite be quick. I do very the foundation to make the Thai. I make it quick because you don't need to read and write Thai. Actually, you gonna remember how it's spelled, how it. If you see it more often, you're gonna remember, and you're gonna recognize when you see it again how the sound is, how you pronounce, of course. But if you do start with that, it's not so natural. That's why it could make the problem because it's not like I did it to people before anymore. If you do like this, normally you write down in phonetic. When you hear things, you write it down. It's quick. So that's why if you're gonna talk about things, you're gonna ask question or you're gonna answer, you're gonna note quick in phonetic way. You don't write down in Thai. So I can easily talk, and then if I give homework, and then people gonna remember just the language and the vocabulary, not about more thing about how you spelled it, and remember how you spell, and you try to spell in the same time that you're gonna talk, communicate, and you want it to be quick, and you're gonna have struck like that, and it's not easy for me to give question as things like you're gonna answer. You're gonna write down in Thai to answer the question. So if I write down in phonetic to ask question or to make answer and then you make question, that way is very simple. You can work on yourself. You can you read in phonetically. We use international phonetic because it is a standard. You can find, yeah, there are two systems. There are international phonetic and American phonetic. Yeah, but I think I use international phonetic for, it's used for many languages. You can find on internet how thing is, and you can find, even I find a dictionary that you type in phonetic international. You type in that way and you type in Thai, you're gonna find out the translation in English as well. So maybe even you don't know the vocabulary, but you know the structure, how to make sentence, and you know if it's verb or noun, how it's function in the structure. I think if you understand the structure and you practice to make structure, practice good enough in build sentence, I think you can find even new word by yourself. You didn't even learn all the words with the teacher, but you can find dictionary and build a sentence by yourself. So this way I do it. Like you don't need me much. You're gonna need guy, and I mean you're gonna work by yourself a lot, and you can advance your time a lot. So it's very worth if you had someone just guide you, because if I think if you do had the teacher give you all the things and all the kind of form of the structure and all the vocabulary and how you, and you give all the sentence to you, you're not gonna build a sentence by yourself. Then you're not gonna remember. You had to build it and communicate by yourself. So that is a lot. It's too much. So if you go and learn with someone who have to give you orders and the full sentence, and you know you need to build yourself. You're not gonna. It's limit. You cannot do with all the thing that you want to talk. So that is too much. And another way, uh, if you do the, I mean, you learn yourself without any guide, you're gonna too much work hard as well. So I think I'm the one who guide, and then later you work on yourself. Then it's very easy since you had some uh, example to be with me. You build sentence, and I can tell you if it's right or wrong, and if you miss some vocabulary. The thing is, you don't ask me for the whole sentence, how you say that, and it asks the sentence. You're gonna start to think, because if it's 5 words and the sentence, you think about 4, 5 words and you miss just one. I add you one, and then it's easy because it's all from you, from memory, how you understand, and you ask for just the word for 1 or 2 words, and then it's gonna complete you. Most of them you build by yourself, and then that way, later you're likely to be able to do yourself the whole of it. And if you miss something, people will understand anyway. So it's quite like you're gonna go through and by communicate by naturally later more, and can help yourself much more like that. This is my style, not the style that you depend on the teacher and have to ask all the sentence, full sentence, and every full sentence. Oh, you need to talk that. You need to talk that. You have to had all the full sentence in the same time. No, it's not the way that you're gonna go at once. You have to build from uh, word structure word and build it up. And then I add help just some things that is not to just complete you. That's it. Another thing is yeah, I talk about the one who gonna. It's quite hard for me to write down in Thai for give homework for only thing that to let him work more. It's only thing I think you must for him he must come and talk in Thai, and yeah, the problem of the writing in spelling everything in Thai, and it's used more in the brain, not just to communicate in Thai quick, and then later you leave about the spell in Thai and thing later. because the first you listen, and second you talk. You listen, you collect the information. Since you listen a lot, and then later you're gonna talk. Since you remember, if you not remember, you hear again in Thai. You hear, because I try to speak Thai. When you talk with me in Thai, I try to speak, because also I give also already vocabulary. And if you go back to look that page again vocabulary, and then you're gonna, if you not remember, you're gonna start to remember and build the sentence like that. So the thing is, right now I think yeah, we try in a way like someone who want to spell first, which is we had been spend time to do foundation of spelling, and yeah, so you can read the simple word in Thai, and even can build, because even you don't know it is logical. You don't know, you never hear before, but you know the vowels and the alphabet, how it's mixed together. You can even read in Thai, even you don't see before, but in English you must see it before you can spell. You had to remember from what you see, like uh, it doesn't mean like phonetic rule. For example, you do G, G-O, and G-U. Sorry, G G-O is go, and D-O it should be do, but it's not do, but you read it's do. It's not as exactly vowels. It had to be go like that. It's like the phonetic transcribe it had to be the sound, the same sound all the time. So the same Thai is like that. If you had this consonant and that vowels, and it's the vowel is gonna be that sound all the time. It's not like sometimes do, and then it's not do like, and if it's Go is not go. It doesn't follow that way. It's very flexible and it's a lot of rule. So it's very simple, the Thai way. If you know the rule, you don't see it yet. You can spell already in the simple way, except the word that you borrow from other other country, other language out of Thai. It's gonna have some other spelling a little bit different, not the same to some original Thai like that. So actually, if you start to pass the difficult thing, for example, the most difficult for foreigner is the tone, which is maybe you can translate to tonation, is straight, hard, and soft, different. So if you start with the tone, and then other thing is not difficult anymore, I guess. Or also all something like some alphabet. You use the nose like ng. You use the nose. That one is difficult. That's it. And if you pass the through difficult in this later thing, is not much difficult for you anymore. Just the tone and the what and the consonant, one consonant. I find that if you pass through that, other thing easy, you just relax. If you relax, you speak Thai. If you had some kind of stress, you attaching something somehow of the system. The system I do is the way just like if you vocabulary, we do the sentence together, and maybe yes, it's easy for me to give homework when you do phonetic transcribe, not write down in Thai, because I start to scare. I try this experience. I start to fear that if I give vocabulary, no, sorry, I give homework and I write down in Thai, and then it's not what you see yet. People gonna scare. The problem is about the scare, which is I think the way who do somebody who do spelling in Thai, writing in Thai at first. I understand how to solve the problem, how to for the solution already. Not like try to give homework or give the Thai the way to read and write Thai in the same time that you're gonna hear and remember the word, and also to build a sentence is a lot of job. Thai writing, Thai reading in Thai way, and remember the word, and how to build a sentence is 4 things. It's not just 2 things like you remember the word you hear, you remember phonetically. To build the word and the sentence phonetically first. It is a simple way to do phonetically. So it's not about to read and write in Thai. In the same time, work hard in the same time. So only write in phonetic, and you're gonna know what it means, and then you start to make homework. We are talk, make question, make question, answer by yourself. No, not with me, but someone. I thought solution for someone who do the writing and the reading Thai first. You be with me. You gonna hear from me. You're gonna try to build sentence with me. But the thing is, if you don't have like every day at least 5 6 hours a day talk Thai, you're not gonna do that. You can do that like that. It's gonna be good fast. You're gonna do the sentence, also the word, and spell Thai, read Thai in the same time. You have to do 5 6 hours per day. If you don't do that, if you just about 5 6 hours per week, you can't really, because you don't hear enough. Otherwise, you had to have record, hear the record enough. If you learn with me, you had record or the session with me, the lesson, and then you hear more. You understand about that is maybe is example like that gonna help. Also about if you do your vocabulary in order. I make the vocabulary order. Like if you don't have much time to do by yourself work at home, you're gonna use the order vocabulary you had learned. You put in order like in dictionary. I gonna have like if you don't learn Thai alphabet, you don't order the same like Thai alphabet. You're gonna learn A B C D up to you, so you can find in your dictionary the vocabulary that you had learned already, and then you're gonna pick it when you need. You're gonna use it. You're gonna remember and use it more when you're gonna have to speak Thai and practice Thai. You're gonna find it quicker than you know everywhere. You don't know where it is like that. So that is the solution for the first solution for me. For the one who do write and read in the same time of to learn to speak and build the sentence and listen in the same time. It's quite a hard job. It's quite hard work. So another way I think you can do is you're gonna record the lesson, and also to give homework. I had to maybe give homework by record, because if you gonna try to spell and to read in Thai way, which is you don't do like the children. They do how many years to do the writing and the reading, and so they each word they look and they read so many times already in like article in the lesson. So it's like 6 year they read and write Thai, which is they can speak already. So that's why it takes very long in read and write. So I just do roughly in the foundation of how to spell things roughly, because you want to learn word and build sentence and speak Thai quick. So if you're gonna use this for review, you're gonna see the Thai word for review how you read and write Thai. That is another case, not the case of to speak and talk Thai, communication Thai, which is yeah, it's quite a lot of job. So if you're gonna try to do that, yes, I know that you you make clear, very clear sound, very clear intonation, the tone and thing. If you spell Thai first and read and write Thai like that, you see it in Thai and you write it down in Thai. But the thing is, it's gonna give you harder in uh, word talking makes sense because you focus, another focus is on spelling and writing, which is you don't spend that long. It's like for some months, which is in some months maybe even like if it's 3 months, but you see it's just about 5 or 6 hours a week, so it's quite rough to understand how it's spelled, and you see it in the same time that you try to talk and learn how to communicate. That's it. I only do rough. I don't do every single word, everything. So you you're gonna, otherwise it's, if you do that you're gonna be influenced. But it take long time, like children in, like they go to kindergarten school and they go to primary school to do that very influent 6 years. So you see, so yeah, I now I seen the person who like to do spelling, writing in Thai in the same time, to do the Thai communication, words, sentence, and talk in Thai like that is quite difficult, because it's not natural. Like you had to hear a lot and then you respond without know how to write down yet. Like here you listen first and then you talk like the nature, the children, they hear the word mother father talk to them, here and then they start to talk. So the way I do, yeah, we can talk together already if you hear some for me and then you try to speak already, but you in the same time you hear, because I make question and I reply you, and nature things. This I find that is make you fast in communicate, not the way of, I mean the fast in learning, but I mean if to make foundation, strong foundation is different. I think that one is quite strong, is quite firm, that you know, and you make clear sound, you speak very clear, and yeah, it's like that. But it cannot tell that is the worst than the one who you learn phonetic first and talk and communicate Thai first. You cannot say that as well, as it's not long, it's not take so long time in a week. If you learn like a 5 6 hour, if you learn, yeah, in a day 5 6 hour, yeah, I think it's possible. And you be with Thai and be with the language a lot. I think it's possible as well. You're gonna be maybe fast, I think, because it's very clear. You use it for communicate with people everywhere quick, and at the same time you write, and when you write down your spelling is clear as well. So I cannot say that is, it doesn't help in the speed to be fast. It could help also. It's clear. The voice is clear. I mean, yeah, the pronunciation. hmm So this is what my experience about to teach Thai. I try. Yeah, the guy he said he wanted to try this way, and then we try and we find a problem, which is wait for a solution. I think I understand now, but need to experiment that is true or not for the solution. For the solution for me, I think if you had just 5 6 hours per week anyway, you're gonna have to maybe record the lesson in Thai, so you're gonna remember, you hear a lot, and you remember how you communicate when you talk Thai with me, so you hear again, and then it's gonna help you remember. Also the vocabulary is the vocabulary that you put it in order, like in dictionary, or the vocabulary that you had learned with me. So that is should be good solution for, by now, I think like that. So that is, I think I explained how you learn Thai. in the way that I think is you fast communicate because you use it you from your feeling you want to say anything you're gonna build it yourself, and I just help some, not the whole sentence that you get from me. No, you understand you're gonna build yourself. You just believe. You need to believe that you can do it, because I know that I give you vocabulary and you reply me sometimes already. You're gonna reply again. You can remember. If you forgot, I gonna help you to build it again and again for the sentence. Some people they can say already, but they just kind of not be patient to build it again. And I remember I know that you can speak. They just not so much patience to try by themselves. But if you do, you just relax. If you like, you can do it. But some people they think they are relaxed and they be patient to build something. Uh, as I don't know if you enjoy, you can. I mean, if you relax, you can enjoy and you can build it without you need to be patient. That I try to think by myself, or I try to build this intent by myself. Oh, it's terrible. If you think is, if you're not relaxed, you cannot enjoy. But if you think is, you believe you can do it. But you believe the way I tell you, the way I experience like that. I know that you can do that. Why I let you to do, I let you to build. The way, yeah, it is. I quite strong in the way I see with my experience that sin also I remember. I think I have good memory. I remember that you had talked before. You must be able to talk again the same way if you forget. But I help you to remember word by word, word by word. Then you're gonna build the sentence. I just help you to remind, and so that why you can build the sentence yourself, and that why you're gonna build everything without me there with you in other situation with other people with things. You can do it, and that the way I think you can later be fast in talk with people. That is the style I want to do, but not the same. Like maybe a lot of school they gonna give you all kind of sentence that you're not. I mean, even the detail of how you say that, how you say that, you cannot cover all the things. So people gonna depend on that. They had to hear the full sentence first. They don't build sentence by themselves, and then I think it doesn't help people to use their high. They had very high potential. You're not gonna help them to use that. You're gonna just give them everything, like the bird give the food for the small bird, the children bird. The mother give all the time, so the bird cannot find food for themselves. So the way I do is like that, because actually my life is I try to do things by myself a lot, and I think it's work. You remember and you find energy and wisdom. For sure, you're gonna be strong. No matter what happened, you're gonna be strong in your mind. You're gonna be kind of calm, and you just believe that you can do that. Then you will be able to do it.